Hello, Whovians, and welcome to Monday. You haven't seen my face in quite a while, but I'm back and I'm ready to talk about the last two episodes of Doctor Who, The Rebel Flesh and Almost People. First things first, I just want to put this out there. Kira wins. Actually, did not think it was the woman in the wall was anything to do with prey, and she was, so Kira wins that. I don't know what she wins, we can decide that later. Number two, here with me today, I have a talking bump. This is my friend Tommy. He is my Whovian friend. He and I watch Doctor Who together and talk about it. But Tommy is here and he's going to talk about the last two episodes with me. As I told Tommy, I think last week, my initial reaction to the episode was that it was Hungry Earth. But bad.
and as me, it has a similar element, but there are several things missing. I mean, it does talk about that whole who has the right to whatnot.
It's a matter of legitimacy between two parties that have an equal standing.
As Sam pointed out, the Hungry Earth involves a bunch of other themes, like kidnapped Amy and
Yay! Kidnapped Amy, killed Rory. Yay!
Yay! Our two favorite themes.
I know last week there was a lot of back and forth about people really hating that Rory was being protective of another woman and people really loving that Rory was being protective of another woman. I personally didn't mind it. It was kind of Amy just being, okay, so all the times that you're running around, that's okay. But when Rory decides to be a good person and it's not being a good person for you, it's being a good person for someone else, that's not okay. So.
Yeah, that was, yeah. But I think the lesson of these last two episodes is that Amy sometimes is kind of a bitch.
A little bit of that. And an idiot. That's sort of the theme of Series 6, is Amy's stupid. Is that I, at no point in time, thought that the Doctors had not switched, particularly when Amy was being so incredibly racist and bigoted. I would have been surprised if they had not switched their shoes. That part was pretty obvious. I don't know how anyone else felt about that.
I do think she told the doppelganger that she had seen the Doctor die. I figure, but I think that was her actually talking to the doppelganger.
No, see, I'm still chalking that up to her being stupid. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. I think that's still Amy being stupid. Ranicus Pondicus!
Yeah.
Ranicus Pondicus! Now they have to go find Amy, and
again,
see, Amy has been kidnapped, so that's great.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah, no. Wow, okay.
I honestly don't care at all about the River element. They've released, we find out who River is.
So this is the episode where she kills Rory, though.
Yes. Calling it right now. Basically, my problem with Series 6 boils down to this. It feels like the entirety of Series 6 is written and designed as a way to push the pawns off of the show.
Kinda, yeah,
and,
I mean...
just need to get rid of the pawns because the pawns are too popular, so they can't just let them leave, apparently. The other thing that I've seen about next week's episode, however, in the credits, there is an actress credited as being Jenny.
Interesting. Same Jenny?
No, it's a different actress, same Jenny.
Interesting.
So
we were wrong. They didn't totally drop her. It just feels that way.
I think they screwed that up.
I think the screwdriver was made by the Flesh.
Here's the thing. That could be true, but here's the thing. Or the TARDIS could have made another one.
I mean, it does.
It does do that, but generally doesn't do it that quickly. The second screwdrivers.
I don't know. I honestly think the Flesh made it.
The only other thing I probably wanted to mention is that the fact that Amy is Flesh now and has been Flesh, safely assumed, since the first or second episode of Series 6, would sort of ease my feelings that the writing for her this series has been atrociously bad, and all of the good writing has been focused on Rory, and a small amount on the Doctor, but mostly on Rory. And I think that's about it. The only other thing that I will mention is that I'm putting some pretty important information in K9. If the other people on the channel want to go check that out, there's some things that we need to discuss. Also, we still don't have a catchphrase. So, Tommy, would you like to give us a catchphrase or just say catchphrase?
Doctor Who, it's better than most American sci-fi.
Okay.